From boy wizard to widowed lawyer, this weekend actor Daniel Radcliffe's first post-Potter film opened in theaters. It's called The Woman in Black. CBS 2's Dana Tyler spoke with Radcliffe about this new chapter in his film career that starts with a ghost story.
The whole town is cursed, but the house in the marsh is by far the worst.
He plays a widowed lawyer, unwelcomed in an eerie village and alone in a haunted house terrorized by the ghost of a scorned woman. Actor Daniel Radcliffe says the frightening The Woman in Black, his first post-Potter film, jumped from the page.
Who's there? I read the script for this film about 4 hours after I finished my last shot on the last Potter film. I was on a plane and I got the script and my dad said, read it, and then if you like it, you'll probably meet the director in the next few days. When I was reading the script, I was suddenly going, wow. I think one of the reasons I was so keen to be involved was that it was surprising to me that I was enjoying it so much. I've never gravitated towards horror in my life, particularly as a kid. It was always either too scary or too gory and would just upset me.
But the 22-year-old says he found depth in this haunting storyline, which is a long-time popular book and stage play in London.
It being not just a horror movie or a supernatural thriller, but also actually being a comment on grief and death and being something that had the potential to be poignant and moving as well as scary.
This is Radcliffe's first major new character since he was 11, from the boy wizard to the solemn single father named Arthur Kipps.
So for me, one of the challenges of it was to I've got quite a lot of energy naturally, and I had to really sit on that because, the chances are somebody who has been bereaved is not going to be quite as bubbly as I am. That was one of the things I was focusing on, and also making sure that the relationship with my son was convincing so that, people would buy into me being older because they buy into the relationship with the son.
I bought it.
Good.
I bought it.
Well, and he's my godson, so we do have...
No kidding.
Yes,
what a sweet little boy.
He's an unbelievably sweet little boy.
You look just like your mother.
The Woman in Black comes on the heels of a huge year for Radcliffe. He was named one of Entertainment Weekly's 2011 Entertainers of the Year. Last summer, his final Potter film, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, was another blockbuster. And in December, he wrapped up his second hit run on Broadway, starring in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, which meant Radcliffe had to learn to sing and dance.
The Brotherhood of Man.
Was that extra pressure, too, that you knew people were coming? He's Harry Potter to me, but what's he going to be like?
I think that's kind of a thrill. I mean, it's nice to have something to prove. It's nice to have a chance every night to show 1,000 people that you're more than what they think you are.
10 months and 345 performances. He loved it.
Looking at yourself now as a singer and a dancer, how do you feel about yourself? How hard are you on yourself?
I still find it hard to look at myself as a dancer. I kind of have to start owning that. I can dance, but I couldn't make it up. I can't dance at a club. I have to have choreography and I have to have time to learn it. And as a singer, this year's been really interesting for me because there was a point where I totally lost confidence in my voice and really thought myself out of it, and then there were times when I felt very, very confident about it.
Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity?
And hopefully as I grow up, I like to think that my voice isn't fully developed yet, so hopefully, I still have room to get better.
It's not the first time Radcliffe dared to try something new on audiences. In 2008, he co-starred in Equus on Broadway, which meant he was nude on stage.
You could have heard a pin drop in the next door theatre. It was the quietest you have ever heard a theatre audience when we were undressing, and we were just standing there. I was thinking the other day, because I did it, the first time I did it, I was 17. I was 17 in London doing it, and just thinking, God, how did I do that? Why did I? That's insane for a 17-year-old boy to do. Being nostalgically impressed with myself.
No regrets on missing out on a traditional childhood. Radcliffe says he's forever proud of the Potter films and the lasting friendships he's made. He says transitioning from a mega successful child actor to adult roles is more about timing than a grand plan.
Well, I think people have an image that, because we all know and we have all, kind of have some sense of the idea that there is a certain amount of time, there is a window of opportunity in which we can show people that we're serious and we want to break out of these roles, that we are going to carefully coordinate and strategize our careers.
Doesn't happen.
The film industry does not allow you to work like that, first of all, because you don't know if something's going to happen from one month to the next.
The actor says that's why The Woman in Black was the right choice in a gradual process in this new chapter in his life. Adulthood also means supporting causes important to him, such as the Trevor Project, whose mission is providing crisis intervention and suicide prevention to lesbian, gay, transgender, and questioning youth.
It's a fantastic organization. As they say, you know, suicide is preventable. And the people that work there are inspirational, knowledgeable. It's a kind of an old platitude, but a problem shared is always a problem halved. And just to talk to somebody and reach out about it is, I think people will find it the most liberating thing. And the people that work at the Trevor helpline are amazing.
Good evening. I have a room booked until Sunday.
Well, we're back to the rafters.
Are your nerves different with this?
Yes, absolutely. They are. I don't think it's, you know, I obviously know it's not going to be as successful as Potter, but nothing is. Yeah, I mean, I'm nervous in a way that I haven't been before. With The Woman in Black, it is, you know, I really want people to see it, and I really want them to like it. You know, I think it's a very classy British horror movie for us to be proud of.
Dana Tyler, 4i on New York.
The Woman in Black is distributed by CBS Films, which is owned by CBS Corporation, which also owns CBS 2. When we come back.